Hey, it's Natalie Boucher here, your social media coach and corporate trainer. And I wanted to do this video today to kind of show you an overview of LinkedIn, a bird's eye view of some of the things that you immediately need to change or do that can help position you for the kind of opportunities that you want. All right. So if you've heard me talk about this, now is the visual representation of that. So, obviously, yes, I am here as a social media coach and trainer, and that is my title. So, I wanted to first start off by highlighting how many times you see that here in my profile. So, if you look at this little button up here on a Mac, I think I did like Control F, and it shows me all the times social media is in my profile. Okay, so first it needs to be in your heading, whatever it is that you want to be found for, whatever it is that people are looking for. That is what you need to have in your header, not any like fancy thing. Like I've seen someone recently in their header was like, we're hiring. No, put your title in your headline. Okay, nothing like, come on, we're not clever here. Don't be clever here. Like, you just need to keep it straight to the point. Okay. So headline, do not skip the about section. You have to fill out your about or your summary section. This is important, just as important as all this other stuff is. But let me not get too off track. Okay. You have your title in your headline, what you want to be found for, or the keywords, the things that you want to be known for and found for need to be here in the summary here. They need to be in your current experience as well as your past experience, if possible, as well as your skills. You want people to endorse you for these skills as well, okay? So now let me X that out so all those highlights are not there. Now let's get into what makes a profile look good, okay? So we talked about the summary section. Yours doesn't have to be as long as mine, but you just want to give people a snapshot, a quick, snapshot into who you are, what you do, kind of what you excel at. Basically, whatever would not be mentioned in your experience, right? So obviously people are going to know what your title is based on what you have here. But what else can you give them a little extra? So for me, it's like, boom, I want you to know right away that I am a passionate and innovative social media and digital marketing leader that has trained over 250,000 individuals. That's a lot, right? So that's like my POW. So what is your thing? You could talk regular, you can talk in third person if you want. I don't really think it matters. You just need to have something good, okay? Now, on to the featured section. This is so important, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the things that helps you stand out, okay? So you will see when you go to your profile, there's all these little edit buttons. You want to utilize those, in particular in the featured section and in your experience section, to add additional documents, videos, PDFs, photos, anything that's going to help set you apart from other people. Because most folks, let's be honest, their profile is not even filled out to 100%, let alone do they have anything extra on there. Okay. So you want to kind of step your game up, fill out your profile to 100%. And then on top of that, you want to add things that are going to help you shine. Okay. So post articles, links, media, you name it. Let's just do one for the purposes of using this for an example. So let's say I want to link some media to this, and I'm gonna put my no. Let's do this instead. Let's say I want to link to a time where I was on TV. And maybe your thing is when you're teaching or training, maybe it's like a photo of you and a happy client, whatever that may be, okay? So of course you add that, you do the title and the description, and you click on save, and boom, pow, it is now here for people to see. Next, you want to update your current role, okay? And if possible, I particularly like bullet point form instead of instead of just a big old paragraph. It's just a little bit easier on the eye, okay? And of course, here is where you want to do the same thing. Upload something that shows an award that you got, just something that's going to set you apart and show that you are, you're a star. Don't leave that blank, okay? Close that bad boy. And do that for the other sections as well. All right. And if you have any volunteer information, do that there too. Okay. We're going to add our skills, but you want to have the keywords, again, the words you want to get found for, that you want people to connect with you because of. You want to put those words heavily, not spammy. They have to make sense, but you want to put them in those different sections, right? The headline, summary, past and current experience, as well as your skills that you want people to endorse you for, which are these skills here, okay? All right, so now that you've got all that done, you should see if your profile is like all-star level. That's what you want. You really want to be at the level where you have filled it out to 100%. Okay, so let's kind of go here to the content area of LinkedIn. This is where you're going to see all of the updates and things from people. Now, before, LinkedIn used to literally just be kind of like a resume place. Now it is about not only how you look on paper, or digital paper for that matter, but it also is now about what you're posting content-wise, okay, in two different facets. So there is the regular like, hey, this is what I do, here's a tip, yada, yada. You can post video, things like that. That content lives here kind of just like Facebook. It gets pushed down in the news feed, so to speak. Now, if you want content to live on your page, you want to click on write an article. Now, when you write an article, let me show you what that's going to look like. It lives on your page opposed to being pushed down, okay? So when you go to my page, you will see activity. If you click on see all, you're able to see things that I've posted as well as articles, okay? And these are shown to people who are not even connected to you. So they'll be able to read some of this before they even decide to hit that button, okay? And they're short, sweet, and actually they don't even have to be short and sweet. They could be long. That's the whole point, matter of fact, of doing an article so that it's a little bit longer than a regular post. But as you can see, mine tend to be a little bit shorter than, a long blog post rather, but that's essentially what it is, okay? So you add your image, you add your headline, and then your text. You see, mine is not long at all, but it lives on my page, which is really nice because people get to see another glimpse about what I do, in my on my profile. So instead of clicking start a post, we're going to click write an article. Super easy. And we add our image, add our headline, add our text, and you publish that bad boy, okay? Now, the other thing that I wanted to share, and I know I'm moving rapidly, but I just want to give you some really quick things that you can do to stand out and, make a splash on your LinkedIn page, okay? Next tool is one of my favorites, and it's free. DLVRIT, Deliverit. So I'm going to sign into my account. What if I told you my sneaky little secret, which is that this content that you see on this page, I didn't post. So if you click on my activity and you go and look at all the stuff that I posted, this one right here, I didn't post. This one right here, I didn't post. It automatically does it for me, okay? So this is, me responding to other people. I didn't post that many times. But again, so there's different content that is being posted automatically through Deliverit. So this is one of my favorite tools, and you'll have to set this up on your own, but this is going to allow you to feed consistent content onto your LinkedIn page, because now not only is your profile filled out, but you now have content going out regularly, which means you're getting noticed and people are responding and commenting. Here is the really important thing here. You need to find content that is relevant to your audience, and you need to find a feed that is actually working. So Deliverit's a little funky in some terms in that it doesn't, every website doesn't pop up here. So I'm just gonna say pretend I was in fashion, like I'm a fashion stylist, okay? I'm gonna type that in, and there's different blogs here that come up. So let's see if fashion from Elle magazine if their blogs show up here. Yeah, so this means it's a broken site. You want to find one obviously that is working so that it can feed into your LinkedIn on a regular basis. So come on, let's get one that works. Okay, so clearly none of these are working today, which is not fun. So I'm just going to use one of my like normal ones that I know for sure that works. And look, you can also look for content in other places. So you know what? I haven't tried these options. I only do find through search, but oh, you can pull content in from different social media sites. So I'm just going to pull one in from a blog. And so I'm a social media trainer and coach, so, you know, this sort of stuff is relevant to me. Let's see if Mashable is working. So you want to obviously make sure that the content's working, okay? And this needs to be from a site that you completely trust, one that you have either vetted, you watch it, read it regularly, and you're fine with them posting this content automatically, because you're not going to approve it. It's going to go on your page automatically. So just be mindful that what you post is, you know, or what it posts is good, okay, incredible. You're going to connect it. So I'm not going to connect it because I already have 2 social networks connected to my account and you only get 2 for free. So you click on connect and then it will show you the social media networks that it's attached to. And basically it's going to do 2 for free. And it's going to post every single time this site or social media network or blog does an article or content of some sort. And that's where it shows up here. So those are really honestly like the biggest things that are going to help you stand out and position yourself. You do need to kind of go through here, like, comment, respond to other people's content as it's relevant to you. Oh, and then one last thing is you can follow hashtags. So I follow hashtags. Obviously, I follow my name, leadership, women in tech. Let's see what are some of the other hashtags I follow. Okay, so those are the only ones that I do. But you can follow more. So if you log in, go to the left-hand side, you can... Okay, so we're not clicking on events. Let's do discover more. All right. So when you go to discover more, you can see some of the popular hashtags, obviously like COVID-19 is one, but we're over that. So these are the ones that are relevant to me. It's probably going to populate ones that are relevant to you. What this means is when you follow these, you're going to get notified when people make posts about these particular topics. So you can be a part of the conversation. So not only are you, number one, set up with your profile 100%, and optimize for what you want to be found for. You are now, scheduling things through Deliverit or, whatever scheduling platform you want to use. Now you're putting yourself and immersing yourself in the conversations that other thought leaders are into. And so you put yourself front and center. So those are some of the ways that you stand out and really stand out above your competition on LinkedIn. I guarantee you, most people aren't doing this. So let's recap. Get your keywords on your profile, okay? Fill out your summary. Get your featured articles, pictures, videos here. Put your content in bullet form and then add your additional pieces of content below. And then be of value through the newsfeed section of LinkedIn and comment, respond, and interact. Ta-da! Now there's a little bit more to it, but this is enough to get you started. We can talk about recommendations and, searching for people in another video, but this is going to help you begin to have people find you, request to be connected to you, and begin to learn more about what you do. All right, so that's it for now. I will see you all in the next video.